Welcome to yet another exciting edition of Trourok and Roll. In today's episode, of course, we have a wonderful couple who we interview and they share their journey to the wedding aisle. And of course, we'll give you the tips and nooks and on what to do and what not to do when you're preparing for your wedding. I'm your host, Glenora Shipura.
Geef hem eens eerst de plek.
Hi guys, my name is Blaine Janse and I have one beautiful wife, Yelene Janse, and one adorable son. So I will give it over to her.
Hi guys, I'm Yelene Janse. This is my husband, Blaine Janse, and we recently got married on the 28th of September. How I met Blaine was...
we met back in 20...
Oh yeah, we met back in 2014, yeah. I was introduced by a mutual friend. Yeah, that's how I met him. But I was actually checking him out for a while. I just didn't know his name. So that friend introduced me to him. I got his name, went onto Facebook, searched for him, poked him, I slid into the DMs, and yeah, that's my version.
Well, my version is not much different from hers. We were introduced by a mutual friend. The mutual friend was a bit closer to her than to me. So this introduction was at Polytech. So back then it was still Poly in 2014. Now it's NAST. So we were introduced and okay, I saw it's just a friend. I had no interest whatsoever. I just see it's any other lady on campus, so I had no interest. And then maybe 2 or 3 weeks thereafter, I could see that she was pursuing me a bit. So I was wondering, why is this lady or this older lady picking on her first year? So yeah, that's my version.
He thought I was way older than him, by the way. She's Blaine.
Yeah, so I thought, why is this lady picking on me? So I had no interest. And then later on, I also fell for it. And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
So yeah, after that introduction, we have some few questions that we'd like to ask each other.
Kan ek eers begin?
Okay.
So I'll start first. The first question is, how did you manage to balance the stress of wedding planning with your relationship?
I have to be very honest.
Yeah.
I was not able to manage it. I couldn't balance. I was just taking it day by day. It was not easy. She would call me every day. Did you inquire this? Did you call this? So every time she texts, okay, normally when we have a chat or when we're chatting, she would text, babe, how is what. But when she texts and in the text she starts with Blaine, then I know she's coming up with something, maybe asking about, did you call who? Did you ask what? Did you inquire about who? Did you send money to the photographer? Did you do this payment? Yeah, so that's how I would say I cope with the stress of wedding planning. So I would go next. If you could give your past selves one piece of advice before the wedding, what would it be?
It would really be to have a guest list and stick to it. Yeah, have a guest list and stick to those numbers. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, how did you celebrate your first day as a married couple? So the Sunday.
We actually celebrated it in church. Yeah, so we celebrated it in church. The first thing in the morning is we attended church. And then after that we had a breakfast. That was our first breakfast together as a married couple.
Yeah. That's nice.
So, what advice would you give to couples currently planning their weddings?
Stick to your budget. I know it's a bit cliche, but really, guys, stick to your budget. Don't know what you want from the start, and also don't feel pressured on by Instagram, and don't feel pressured
By
on
parents and by
by
family.
parents, family members, and what did I know? I said don't feel pressured by, or also by the time frame between your engagement and your wedding. Don't feel pressured to even extend it as much as you want. At the end of the day, it's your wedding, it's your day, it's what you can afford. So don't feel pressured by anything. Hey, serious stuff.
Maybe it's his name.
If we could relive one moment from our wedding day, which moment would you choose?
I think maybe a signing of the contract. I think that one was the moment that I say, okay, now I've signed it. Well, there are no terms and conditions there, so I signed off a good thing. So was this the last?
Nee, that's not enough of mine.
So what was the most fun part of planning your wedding? So it seems all the planning questions are going to you strategically.
The fun part was that I could run a bit wild with what I wanted, and the fun part was also Blaine allowing me to put in a bit of extras, because there was times that I was really a bit shy and I felt like I was a bit too much. But then whenever I have an idea, then don't you think we can do this? And it's like, yeah, it's okay. Then I'm like, so that was the fun part. I could really speak to Blaine and give him express what I wanted, and then he would really just like go with it. Yeah, that was the fun part for me. If you had to describe our relationship in one word, what would it be and why?
In one word.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Maybe beautiful. Sounds cliche, but yeah, beautiful. So, and why? Because this relationship has been nothing short of beauty. There's been no challenges. There's been nothing. And I also don't foresee anything. It's just beautiful. It has been beautiful ever since we started taking it seriously up until now.
Dit is regtig mooi.
Is it clear?
Just off the record, if you can just, both of you can speak on the record, or is it a bonus? A bonus question, not off the record. Just advice to people that recently got married. Like, what is the meaning of marriage? Because it's two different personalities coming together. It's not just love. You know, you choose this person every day. So just advice to keep the marriage going.
Not the
Yeah, so
marriage,
we
probably
just
the
started now.
relationship. Yeah, the relationship, yeah.
The union, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you start.
Net begin. One,
Planning on getting married.
yeah, someone that's planning on getting married, what advice I would give to the person is, I believe that you should have respect for one another. I personally feel that's one of the main driving forces in our relationship, and that's keeping us
Jerry and Half spoke to
balanced,
Hunty
because,
Johnson
I think
of
I
Sage
have
by
a
Hunty.
lot of
Let's
respect
take a
for
look.
Blaine, and I also I know that he has a lot of respect for me. We have boundaries in our relationship. We also have a lot of sacrifices. Obviously, the one sacrifices more than the other, but there are a lot of sacrifices that we do, and yeah, I would say those three things are the main driving forces that kept us sane and together.
From my side, my advice to any young couples that are planning to get married, especially my brothers, I would say that the most important thing here is just commitment. You have to commit. You have to make a conscious decision. At some point, you should say, "This is the lady I want. I wanna go with her forever." But then, obviously, with commitment comes sacrifices. So that would require you to make some sacrifices. Not necessarily cut out friends, but cut out time with friends. Sometimes we don't show emotion, sometimes we're not emotionally present, but just for the sake of the lady or for your better half, also just show a little bit of emotions, and then you'll see you get into the flow of things, and then the rest will just fall in place. Yeah, that's my advice.
And that's a wrap.
Dankie, bye.
I'm joined by Namibia's most sought after fashion designer, Ingo, and he's here to tell us about the work he does here and also how you can prepare for your wedding. How are you?
I'm good, thank you for having me.
Well, getting right into it, I've followed you over the years and I've always wanted to get a nice design from you. So hopefully after this we can talk.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your journey to coming into the high fashion industry. How did you find yourself here?
From the beginning, from scratch. I think the passion started from high school when I did our end year jacket, the matric jacket, and I then went to work and study in the UK abroad for quite a couple of years. And I was doing IT at first, but then I changed careers because I had a clothing line and I used to send things over to Namibia and it just blew up. It became very popular, and that's why I thought, okay, this is my calling. And I switched from IT, started, did the fashion studies, and then upon completing that, I came down to Namibia, and then I've never looked back.
Wow, that's really inspiring. And who would have thought from IT to high-end fashion and, to being the most sought-after designer in Namibia? That's really remarkable. Tell us about, I know now you're currently working on a big project and we are stealing you. You're currently working on a wedding, I think?
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that you face when clients come in here and they want, let's say, certain design? And other challenges actually there.
Yeah, sometimes it's what the client sort of requests. You don't have the same fabric here, so you have to improvise with what you have here. And sometimes to get a certain fabric or a certain design, or it prolongs, it takes the time. So you have to really be creative and still be original, because you get sent inspiration, and you wouldn't want to copy it, as is on paper. So to be a designer, it's how you put your signature on something that you've been given, inspiration that you've been given, and then you sort of
you add your own touch
to it. Yes. So you create from the inspiration, and that's what it means to be a designer. And sort of that differentiates you from a tailor.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
I mean, a lot of people get it wrong.
It's not just copying and pasting,
Yeah.
it's also adding
Yes.
your own signature to it. And
Yeah.
I love that. So you cater to, I know it's not only weddings, right? It's a wide range of things. Can you briefly go through some of the stuff that you cater to as a designer?
So we here at my workshop, we do high end. So weddings, birthdays, farewells, important seminars, gala dinners, that type of stuff. So we do the clothing that you wouldn't find on the high street. So that's sort of the edge that we put ourselves up on here. So because if I was to do ready to wear high street stuff, I'd be competing with Markhams, I'd be competing with Trourok and which.
So you found your niche.
Yes, so you have to have a niche where the client comes to you for that specific product, because out of 10 suppliers, there's only 2 or 3 who do it.
Yeah, I get it.
Something like that. So,
and most people like to they spread themselves thin by trying to do everything, and then they compromise on quality like that.
Yes, so that's why we kind of do the high-end stuff, so more the event stuff, the special occasion stuff, rather than doing bulk uniform.
So I know that I can't walk in here and find an already made design, right? So you work specifically with, I have an event, I need a dress.
On order, yeah.
Yeah, on order. Would you, in the future, maybe perhaps move into that space? Not at all.
No, I do keep some rentals on the side, but the ones that I do currently have stock of is more sort of the petite sizes, 30s and 32s. I don't really have the sizes up from there, because it's a difficult one, because people they want to come with their own inspired design. I could open a boutique now and I'll tell you, I'll close down in 6 months, because people don't want what's already available. They want what they've been dreaming or searching around on the net, and they want you to create for them in the given time, in real time, not something that they'll just pick up. So, but there used to be, I mean, there was a shop like that, YDE or something, where designers sort of stock their couture stuff and stuff. Yes. So I would, what I do from time to time, every now and then I keep a collection, like a couture collection, and then I have like stock. But to keep an outlet, to have like stock on end,
it's going to be...
It's a bit tricky.
Yeah, I hear you. But like I said, we are going to talk about that dress. Namdi, I handed
Yeah.
over $10,000 million worth of goods to the Babies Cry Foundation. Can you tell us some of the challenges? I know you mentioned a few now, like balancing charity of their choice. Let's take a look. But I know when you're catering for a wedding, you're dealing with two different individuals that are coming together as a couple and in this union. I'm sure there will be creative differences. How best do you advise couples coming to you for designs?
I look at...
Or should the woman lead? So whatever she says.
Yeah, most of the time she does. They always do. But what I do sort of, I get them to send me their inspiration, so I know what kind of style they're into, what sort of what
and how it can blend together, because it looks very nice when, let's say, the groomsmen and the bridesmaids and also the couple themselves, like how the themes can blend together. Yeah.
So the couple will have a theme, say a brown theme, and then you just look, or you advise to what color goes well with brown, coordinates well with brown. Say beige, a lighter tone, and then you have, if the bridesmaids choose beige, then the groomsmen go for the darker brown, or sort of like a hazel brown, something like that. So this is the type of styling tips or advice that you give to clients. So the client, to me, if they come with their theme, we can advise them. We can put it all on paper, put it their layout. But most of the time, they have their theme, they have their colors and stuff sorted.
What's the advice that you will give to a woman getting married? Let's say me, for instance, one fine day in the future, in terms of picking a wedding dress or a wedding design.
I think know your body, or at least look at what you're comfortable in, what kind of dress. There's only two types of dresses for wedding gowns. It's either a mermaid, which is like more silhouette, body hugging and silhouette goes around the body, and then there's the ball gown. So it's just between those two. The ball gown is always the dramatic one, but it's less comfortable most of the time because you have this big dress and whatnot. So the other one is more to the body, and it also sometimes can be a bit tight and what. So whichever you prefer, whichever you're comfortable in, or what it's about what kind of statement, because you probably been dreaming about this fairy tale dress that you want to want the designer to recreate. Yeah. So you just don't always go with what you've seen online. Just go look at what kind of dresses you feel comfortable in, and then have that.
Because it's your day after all,
have that dress made, and then the deco can still be put on, but you have to pick between the two styles.
I love that. Now, before I let you go, because I feel like you and I can talk forever, can you tell the viewers where they can find you if they want to get something made by you?
Yeah, we're here in Vanaida, Katutura. This is Shire Street. It's just off the police station here in Vanaida and Oshakati service, I believe. Yeah, the Puma service station.
Can they find you online as well, like
Instagram, awesome. Facebook also, and WhatsApp.
So this is at Ingo
Shanyenge. Ingo Shanyenge is my Instagram handle. Yeah. And if you DM me, I should be able to give you my number and everything.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Choosing the perfect wedding ring is a memorable part of your journey together. Here are some simple steps to help you find the one that's right for you. First, set a budget. Knowing how much you want to spend will help narrow down your options, and it will keep you focused. Next, consider your style. Do you prefer classic, modern, or vintage? Matching your ring to your personal style ensures that you'll love it for years to come. Decide on the metal type. Popular choices include gold, platinum, and white gold. Each has its own unique look and durability, so choose what fits your lifestyle and taste. Then think about gemstones. While diamonds are traditional, sapphires, rubies, and emeralds can add a personal touch and vibrant color to your ring. Comfort and fit are crucial. Ensure the ring is comfortable for daily wear. Remember, you'll be wearing this ring every day. Finally, shop together. Visiting jewelry stores and trying on different rings can be a fun and romantic experience. Choosing a wedding ring is a special moment in your love story. Follow these steps and you'll find the perfect ring to symbolize your commitment to each other.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Elopement traditionally refers to a couple getting married in a secretive or spontaneous manner without the knowledge or consent of their families. However, in modern terms, elopement has evolved to mean a small, intimate wedding ceremony that usually involves just the couple and possibly a few close friends and family members. Here is how an elopement typically works. Choosing a location. Many couples choose to elope in a destination that holds special meaning or offer beautiful scenery like a beach, mountain, city space, or a far-off country. Planning the ceremony. Without the pressure of a large audience, many couples choose to write their own vows, making the ceremony deeply personal and emotional. The ceremony can be as simple or elaborate as the couple desires. Some couples keep it minimal, while others incorporate meaningful rituals and decor. Many couples hire a photographer or videographer to capture the moment, especially since there might not be many guests to witness it. Attire. The attire of an elopement is entirely up to the couple. Some choose traditional attires, while others opt for something more casual or unique that suits the setting. Since elopement often takes place in a unique location, the attire might be chosen with both comfort and style in mind. Announcing the marriage. After the elopement, couples can choose to announce their marriage publicly or share the news with friends and family or keep it private.
And with that, we've come to the end of yet another exciting edition of Trourok and Roll. Don't forget to catch us again next month, same time, same place.